The Ministry of Health is saying it's just a matter of time before COVID-19 spreads to all the counties. Let me take you to Kabarak now, where about 2 people have tested positive so far and 80 of them have been quarantined. This is how this situation came about. A curriculum review conference set to begin at Kabarak University has been called off indefinitely after 2 catering staff at the facility's guest house tested positive for COVID-19. 80 Kenyan Institute of Curriculum Development staffers who had been in contact with the 2 have now been quarantined for 14 days at the university. And as Chemutai Goin reports, 120 more coronavirus cases were recorded in just 24 hours, pushing the total caseload to 6,190.
It is here at the Kabarak University that over 200 experts from the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development were expected to gather and review the proposed curriculum for grade 7 upwards. And before they could all check in, 2 coronavirus cases were recorded at the adjacent Kabarak University guest house. By this time, 80 experts had arrived and were believed to have come into contact with the 2.
I've been in touch with Dr. Amos. They are going to be tested. They will remain quarantined there for 14 days. So there is absolutely no cause for alarm.
With the Ministry of Health having imposed a ban on gatherings as a way of containing the spread of the virus, Professor Magoha says he had consulted with CS Kagwe over the proposed meeting and was given a go-ahead with instructions to adhere to precautionary measures.
I personally went, inspected the hostels, inspected the halls, ensured that they have these automatic things where you put your hand and the sanitizers come around, ensure that they have many, many washing points. I would not have risked that at all.
The meeting has since been temporarily suspended until another venue is sought. The 80 will remain confined at the institution until tests confirm their status. Meanwhile, panic has stricken staffers at the DT Dobi Nairobi workshop after one of their colleagues tested positive. Other staff members who have been in contact with the patient have since been placed under quarantine. These as COVID cases in the country rose to 6,190 after 120 more people tested positive, 67 from Nairobi, Mombasa 17, Kajiado and Machakos 9, Kiambu 8, Uasin Gishu 4, with Nakuru, Kilifi and Narok registering 2 each. 42 people are discharged, while 1 other patient succumbed, pushing the death toll to 144.
The numbers we have been providing may appear decreasing, and indeed they are. Our resilience and the never say die spirit will make us overcome this, just as we have done before with similar challenging situations in the past.
Despite reports that some members of parliament had contracted COVID-19, many of them having been seen in various gatherings, Ministry of Health officials remain mum over the matter.
Let's stop talking about parliamentarians, the clergy, the judges, the police. Let's talk about Kenyans getting infected and avoid getting infected, avoid those gatherings, whoever has called them. Individual responsibility is what matters most.
The success of a public health initiative depends on the goodwill of the people. And with leaders now joining the pack of Kenyans who are seemingly adopting a business-as-usual attitude, even as COVID-19 cases continue to rise, the question that begs is, what further action should be taken on them? Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.